What up?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this elf makeup look. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. We post new videos every week, and without further ado, here's how I achieved this look. Starting out, I'm using the NYX HD Eyeshadow Base to prime my eyes. I already filled in my eyebrows off camera. I'll list the products I used in the description. I figure you guys don't need another brow tutorial. I might do like an in-depth like how I do my brows video, but that's just gonna be a separate video. We don't need this at the start of every single tutorial. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder just to go over the eye primer and just kind of give myself a good base layer before I start applying eyeshadows. I've also seen people do like a whole layer of concealer over their eyes and then apply their eyeshadows, which I've never tried, but whenever I put like too much of a like liquidy product on my eyelid, I just get all creasy and stuff. I don't know. So jumping in, I'm using the Morphy 39A Dare to Create Artistry palette. I've had this for a couple years, and at this point in time in 2020, I'm gonna go with a let's not give money to Morphy, but that could also be a whole nother video. I'm just dipping into that lime green shade and putting that on my outer corner and kind of blending that into my crease. I'm trying to like pat on the color and then kind of blend it out as I go. So next I'm taking like a fluffy brush and just kind of blending up towards my brow bone. And then I'm just going back in with that same lime green color and kind of deepening that crease a little bit more. And then following that up, I'm going in with a smaller brush and that olive green color. And I'm just pressing that into the crease right over the lime green color. And then I'm kind of taking that right to like the outer corner of my eye as well. I wanted the lime green to be kind of on my like upper crease and the olive green to be in the crease, if that makes sense. I have kind of like hooded eyes, so I try to blend like above where my natural crease is, because if I blend everything into my like real crease, it doesn't show when I open my eyes. So that's why you see me like looking up at the camera a lot to see what it actually looks like when my eyes are open. And this is where things kind of get a little muddy, but we're gonna come back. Keep watching. It gets better. So I'm just going in with that same fluffy blending brush and just blending up to my brow bone again to kind of get that a little bit less muddy looking. Then I'm dipping into this darker brown shade in an even smaller brush and just trying to put that right into my crease and a little bit in that outer corner there. And I'm just smudging that back in, and then I'm going back in with the same brush that we used for that olive green and just blending that together. And then I'm going back in with that lighter shade again and just trying to lighten up that area because I felt like it got a little bit too brown. I wanted it to be more green. I feel like that brown and the olive green kind of just became a brownish green, so we're just gonna try to fix that the best we can. And then I'm going into the gold and just putting that right in the center of my lid and then towards the inner corner. If your eyeshadow ever starts getting kind of muddy, just pop some glitter on top of there and that'll fix it up. Which, I mean, it pretty much worked. And then I'm just blending out the top of that again. And then I'm just using my finger to press in that gold to just give me some more pigmentation there. And then we're just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so that's the finished eyeshadow. And now I'm just going in with a small angled brush and going back into that brown shade. I felt like I was kind of losing like some of the depth of the brown, I guess. So I just going in kind of like how I would with liner and kind of just bringing that deeper shade toward the center of my eye, but not all the way to the middle. But I feel like this just gives me a little bit more dimension because of how like muddy stuff kind of got, but it kind of brings it back together. And then I'm just using another fluffy brush, clean brush to blend out everything up on top, and I'm just doing that on both eyes. So I'm using the e.l.f. Satin eyeliner pencil to just line my waterline. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline Facestudio Master Precise Liquid Eyeliner. And then I'm fixing my mistakes. I'm just blending out the edge of my eyeshadow because I accidentally wiped some of it off when I was trying to fix my eyeliner mistakes. And then moving on to the face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I forgot to show it, but I also prime my face with the Maybelline Facestudio Master Prime. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I'm just putting that under my eyes, my chin, and right between my eyebrows, just wherever you normally highlight. And then I'm just using the Beauty Blender to blend that in. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder to set my face. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match powder, and I'm using that as bronzer. And then I'm using the Tarte Blush in the shade Paaarty. And I'm kind of just putting that on my cheeks, but also kind of like over my nose, kind of like anime style blush. And then to finish up the eyes, I'm taking a smudger brush and using that lime green shade right under my eyes. And then going back into the palette, I'm dipping into that shimmery green shade and just putting that right over the lime green, kind of focusing that on like the outer corner. I'm going back with the smudger brush and just kind of blending those two shades together and kind of bringing that towards the center of my eye as well. And then for my inner corner highlight, I'm going back into that gold. And then I was trying to use that gold as a highlight, but I kind of didn't really like the way it was blending out. I felt like I started looking kind of like green. So I backtracked a little bit. And then I went back in with the blush to go over my highlighter mistakes. I ended up just using the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Fanny Pack, which is just this really bright white, and I just put that over where I had the gold before. And then I'm going into the CC Beauty Face Paint palette with a really small brush, and I'm just dipping into the brown shade. And I'm kind of just making like some fake freckles. There's not really much of a science to this, just kind of put some dots all over your face. I try to make some bigger, some smaller to make it look more natural. And then I just went back in with the Beauty Blender to kind of press the paint into my face. And then going back to the same palette, I'm dipping into the gold and just doing the same thing with that. Okay, so I'm just dipping back into the Colourpop highlighter and just using like a smaller angled brush. I'm just putting that right under my eyebrows. That's obviously a lot of highlight. I'm gonna go back in and blend that out. So it's not just, you know, a line, but... To finish up the eyes, I'm going in with the Roller Lash Benefit mascara. And then for the lips, I'm using the Tarte lip paint in the shade Exposed. And that's the finished makeup. I'm just gonna pop on a wig and the ears, and this is the finished elf makeup. This is just a really good look for Halloween, the Renaissance Fair, sitting at home in quarantine because Halloween's probably not even gonna happen this year, but you know, get creative with it. This also kind of reminded me of like D&D elves as well, so yeah, hopefully this was helpful for anyone looking to do kind of like fantasy characters. I might kind of make this a series, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.